Alright, so we are pulling out of spot 46 here at Washoe Lake State Park. And this will conclude our time here after we visit the dump station and fill up water. Yeah, we're going to do that and then we're going to be on the road. We're heading to PetSmart in Reno today for a kit to get groomed because he needs it desperately. And then we've got about probably 2.5 hour drive from there to Rye Patch State Park, which is apparently going to be all interstate. Ick. But I don't really have, I didn't have a good alternative. The non-interstate alternative looked like about I think it said 3.5 Google hours, which means it'd be probably 5 hours for me. So I decided not to. Oh, and we got 2 people here at the dump station. Awesome. Well, they're small. They'll probably be relatively quick, I hope. But I've enjoyed my time here at Washoe Lake. I'll tell you what, it's pretty conveniently located between both Carson City and Reno. So that's cool. And I'm gonna flip around because there's 2 dumps here. So I'm gonna flip around and come in the other side, since they're both on the same side. Alright, here's another view of the snow-capped mountain. Looks like some of the snow's melting. And we're gonna get this done and probably pick you up when we get to PetSmart. GoPro, stop recording.
Wake up with the sun in our eyes. Sally forth, no need for goodbyes. Journey calls, let's roll the dice. Every mile a new surprise.
Well, here we are back in Reno, and yeah, we spent an awful lot of time here a few days ago. We slept at the Whole Foods over there on the left. We've been to the PetSmart before. I really hope this is going to work out okay. When we came here the first time, which I think was Tuesday, they couldn't even do a pedicure for him. We'll just see how it goes. And I think I'm gonna just park.
Head west on Sierra Center Parkway.
Quiet, please. Right here, I'll park in those trees. Okay, kid. Do you want to come with me? You do? Okay, guess what? You can come. There's Kit. You can barely see him through the bubbles. But I don't want to get too close and have him see me. So he's fresh out of the bath. Looks pretty dry. He's gonna get a bunch of brushing. Get his nails trimmed. She's getting the guillotine, well, not guillotine, the, what do you call it? Noose. All adjusted for him. There he is. He's being a good boy. Proud of my good boy. Look at him. It's all nice and clean. Getting off at exit 129 for Rye Patch Dam. So we're only a mile away. I wonder what Rye Patch Spring, oh, siding, Rye Patch siding, not Rye Patch Spring. Gonna be interested in seeing where the river picks up again. As we were coming north on the interstate, It looked like there was a pretty deep gully out over here. Oh yeah, and I think I'm seeing that again. So I don't know that we're going to have any direct water access here either. Not that it really matters. And the cell signal is diminishing. It still says 5G, but I'm down to 1 bar. River Ranch Association, no idea what that is. Gold Digger's Saloon on the right. Lease required. Okay, well look at this. This reminds me of New Mexico a little bit. Says, welcome to Rye Patch State Recreation Area. Cowboy country. Ranger station down to the left. We have a stop sign here. Look at the interesting color of the water. It's kind of green. Campers without a reservation must check for availability before parking. Only be allowed to pay for 1 night at a time. Okay, well, please pay your fee. I don't actually have to pay a fee. Camping in designated spaces only. I don't see a list of, you know, spots here, so I guess we're gonna just go drive through the campground. Scenic overlooking turnaround over here. Responsible for knowing all park rules and regulations. I guess this is the dam. Dam! And there is still some water in the river down below. Oh, we got people in the water here. That's interesting. Wow. Let's try down here first. That sign's unreadable. There's the dump station. And these appear to be campsites. So worst case, I guess I'm gonna camp up here on top. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, so I don't think I'm gonna have a problem finding a site. So there's sites here. Looks like most people are down here. Still 90 degrees out. Dogs must be on a leash. Campground to the right. We got people in a tent over there. No. hunting. Campers without a reservation must check for availability before paying. Dogs must be on a leash. Oh, I got somebody behind me, I think. But he went to the left. Okay, these are not hookup sites. There's a Lance. Wonder if that's somebody from the LOA. Okay, I'm not seeing any sights down here so far. Not a big surprise. What's this say? Oh, this must be the group area. Well, definitely popular down here by the river, and I can see why. But I don't think I'm going to get a site down here by the river. Oh, wait a minute, what's this? This looks like a site. Is this open? Yeah, son of a gun. Alright, so I can take this one, which is right on the river. And I can probably get 2 nights out of it. But I think, in the interest of thoroughness, we'll go to the other campground too and check that out. Yeah. Let's go left here. Oh, elk, huh? Interesting. I wouldn't mind seeing an elk or two. Definitely hot. Huh, wonder what that is. Somebody's camped out there. Okay, so we got a parking lot here for the boat ramp, I'm guessing. And I imagine this campground is probably going to be full. Look at that view. Oh, and they pull right up on the beach. How cool is that? Okay, swimming and picnicking. Boating and picnicking. So is this the campground? Interesting. No hookups, and I'd have all of the boating people to deal with. That one's got a ticket on it. Let's see what that says. Yeah, I think I'm going to go back down there. Yeah, I'm going to go back down there and I'll show you what we got when we get parked. Well, this time we're taking the left-hand fork. I think this works, or I'll be driving around the entire thing again. Yeah, so there's a pass-through. Oh no, that's actually a site, isn't it? That's a site. But this is the site I was counting on, and I think I'm going to take it. Look at this. Right by the dam. Damn. Here's the view from my doorway. And I've got the screen closed because I think these are No-See-Ums. Can you see them? I don't know, can't tell for sure. But what a beautiful view, right? Absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, I'm like 15 feet back from the bank. I could have gotten more level more easily if I had gotten closer to the bank, but I was afraid to do that for all kinds of reasons. And I thought I was going to stay here for a couple of nights, but I think I'm only going to stay tonight. There's no signal. And yes, I can do something about that. But with all of the bugs, and it's super, super hot, I have a feeling I'm just going to move on tomorrow. We'll see. It's all calm and peaceful looking now. But we had like a big burst of wind and super dark clouds. These are actually not looking bad at all. No idea if it's done yet or not. But this is my campsite, guys. Look at this. It goes all the way back there. And you can see the picnic table way up there. That's a USGS, probably a water level monitoring station, I would imagine. Oh, and I got an issue with my drawer thingy. Guess I need to work on that. Just beautiful. Oh look, there's a little beach down here we could go swimming. Very nice. And I'm parked just on the other side of these trees here with a beautiful view of the river. And the dam is right up there. But yeah, this has been, it's a beautiful campground. And this probably won't come out until the video on which I do the unboxing. And you're gonna say, well, you got Starlink, why aren't you using it? Well, they're not coming in until tomorrow. I could come take this space, it's even better than the one I'm in. Doggone it. but I think I want to just go ahead and move on. It's like if I'm going to go to the trouble of moving. I did that at, oh yeah, and I've got bugs landing on me now. I did that at, what's it called? Washoe Lake. I moved every day to a different site. Not a big deal, but yeah, I think I'm ready to just move on. Oh, I thought one or more of these might have been the camp hosts, but no. They're pretty much all gone now. And that's an electric site over there. That must be the camp hosts. To have an electric site, I'm guessing. So we're just going to walk around the loop real quick. We're actually going to only walk around part of the loop, I think. Yeah, we might do the big loop. And then we're going to get on the road. And part of the reason we're going to walk around the big loop is that I'm waiting for my, here's a bathhouse, by the way. Waiting for my floors to dry. I couldn't believe how much dirt I swept up off the floors. And so many, you know, spots and spills and stuff. So I picked everything up off the floor, washed the floors. Now we're taking our walk. And then after that, we're going to get on the road. Kit was feeling out of sorts yesterday evening, and I think the bug zapper scared him. I think that's what was going on. But he was so out of sorts, I let him sleep in bed with me, which, considering the fact that it was a hot night, it was over 90 degrees when I got here yesterday. And it didn't really cool down until, I don't know, 3 o'clock this morning, 4 o'clock this morning. So I let him get up in bed with me because I didn't want him being frightened. And he seems to be doing okay this morning. Here's hoping. I'm actually just looking to see if that Lance trailer is still here. I may just turn around and go back the other way. I know it's here, but their truck's gone, so they're not here. Alright, I'm gonna go the other way. I had a very big breakfast. I can't wait to show you. What you doing, Kit? Let's go this way. Can't wait to show you the appliance that I bought recently. It's called a Dash Multiplex, I think. And it's got interchangeable cooking plates. So it's got plates for waffles and a griddle. It's like you can make panini, grill stuff, you know, salmon, things like that. And a griddle plate. So just a flat plate for things like eggs and pancakes and that kind of stuff. Seems to use, I'm going to say about 1,000 watts, 900 watts maybe. Maybe 750 or 800. I keep meaning to plug in my kilowatt and check how much it's actually using. But it's summertime almost, so I don't really care how much it's using because I got plenty of power. So I made blueberry protein pancakes this morning and scrambled a couple of eggs. Blueberry protein waffles. And they were delish. So, and then I topped them with my homemade chia seed jam, which I don't know if that recipe is published yet or not. If it has, I'll try to remember to put a link. Got a set of vault toilets over here. Plenty of trash cans sprinkled around the entire campsite. So if we'd gone straight and past the Lance, we would have come down along here. There's a big group area back there. And just FYI, apparently in all of the Nevada state parks now, you can get 10 minutes of public Wi-Fi for free. And then you have to pay if you want more than that. So that's kind of good to know. And the place is really clearing out today. I'm sure I could stay if I wanted to, but even though I have the Starlink. Oh, I didn't tell you why. I'm trying not to use it. Starting on the 22nd, I'm meeting up with friends in the northwest corner of Oregon for 8 nights where I know that there is no signal. So I'm kind of trying to save it up until then, because, and I've talked about this in the video for the Starlink unboxing. I am doing the 50 gigabyte for $50 a month plan, because if I really need it, I'm going to use it, guys. Don't be silly, right? And we're coming back up to my campground. There's a view of the dam. If I really need it, I can pay $1 a gig for extra data. What you doing, Kit? Do you want to say hi to the people? Do you want to say good morning, friends? How's my tribe? How's your tribe, Kit? How's everybody doing? Yeah? Everybody's doing great. So there's the dam. And when I say I got everything up off the floor, I even carried my chair outside. I actually carried my chair outside yesterday, thinking I was going to sit outside for a while. But even at that, Kit didn't want to be outside. I don't know what was up with him. All right, we're going to get packed up and on the road and ready to go. So, if this turns out to be the end of the video, and it might, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you taking your time to watch my videos. And goodbye from the lovely Rye Patch State Recreation Area.